Hello and welcome to my channel, Hopewell Stories. Today's video is how a CEO panics upon seeing her stepmother burned her college acceptance letter, but she got in anyway. But before we dive into the full story, let me know where you're watching from and what time it is now, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Lena Rivera was 17 when her life changed forever. She lived in a small town in Oregon with her dad, her younger brother, and her stepmom, Carla. Lena's mom had passed away when she was little, and Carla had come into their lives when Lena was 10. At first, things were okay. Carla was kind, and she took care of them. But over the years, things got worse. Carla was always cold to Lena, and sometimes even cruel. Lena had one dream: to go to college. Not just any college. She wanted to go to the University of California, Berkeley. It was far away in California, and it was one of the best schools in the country. Lena had worked hard all through high school. Straight A's, student council, volunteer work, and even a part-time job at a bookstore. She poured her heart into her application. She sent it off in November and waited and waited. In March, the letter came. It was from Berkeley. Lena opened it with trembling hands. Her heart pounded as she read the words, "Congratulations. We are pleased to offer you admission to the University of California, Berkeley." She screamed, literally screamed with joy. Her little brother came running in, and she hugged him so tight he squealed. "I got in! I got in!" she shouted. Her dad was at work, but she called him right away. He cried on the phone, but Carla walked in, saw the letter, and frowned. "Berkeley?" she said coldly. "That's expensive, you know. You think your dad can pay for that?" Lena's smile faded. "I got a scholarship," she said quietly. Carla rolled her eyes. "We'll see." That night, Lena went to sleep with the acceptance letter on her nightstand. She couldn't stop smiling. She imagined herself walking through the campus, meeting new people, finally being free from Carla's sharp words and cold stares. But the next morning, she woke up to a terrible smell: smoke. She ran out of her room and saw Carla standing in the kitchen, holding a plate of toast like nothing was wrong. "What's burning?" Lena asked. Carla didn't look at her, just some old paper. Lena's stomach dropped. She ran to her room and saw the trash can on fire. Inside it were ashes. She screamed and grabbed the can, smothering the flames with a blanket. But it was too late. The acceptance letter was gone. Her heart pounded. You burned it," she shouted. Carla turned to her slowly. "I didn't think you needed it. You can't afford Berkeley anyway. It's time to be realistic. You had no right." Lena yelled. Tears streamed down her face. "That was my letter, my dream." Her dad came home later that day and saw Lena crying in the kitchen. "What's going on?" he asked. "She burned my acceptance letter," Lena whispered. "She burned it." Her dad looked at Carla, shocked. "I did it to help her," Carla said. "She's going to end up in debt, or worse, drop out. I'm doing what's best." Her dad didn't say anything. He just pulled Lena into a hug. "I'm so sorry," he said. "I'll fix this." "But how do you fix something like that?" Lena thought she'd lost everything. She called Berkeley the next day, but the admissions office said they only sent one physical letter. They told her she could check her status online, but Lena didn't have a computer at home. The school library was closed for renovations. She felt like the world was closing in on her. She was going to lose everything. Then her guidance counselor, Mrs. Kim, called her. "Lena, I heard what happened. I'm so sorry, but I have good news." "What?" Lena asked, barely breathing. "We kept a copy of your acceptance letter in your file. I can email it to you. And I've already contacted Berkeley. They said they'll send you another one, and they're going to make sure your spot is safe." Lena couldn't believe it. "Really?" "Yes. And listen, Lena, you're not going to let anyone stop you, right?" "No," Lena said, her voice strong. "No one." A week later, Lena got a new letter from Berkeley. This time, she locked it in a drawer and hid the key. She started packing. Her dad helped her as much as he could. He didn't have a lot of money, but he got her a used laptop and helped her apply for more scholarships. Lena worked extra hours at the bookstore and even started tutoring kids online. Carla didn't say much. She just watched from the sidelines, arms crossed, like she was waiting for Lena to fail. But Lena didn't fail. She got a full scholarship to Berkeley. A full ride. When she told Carla, the woman just said, "Well, I guess you'll find out how hard the real world is." The day Lena left, she hugged her dad and brother tight. "You did it," her dad said. "I'm so proud of you."
I love you.
She whispered. Then she turned to Carla. "Thank you," she said. Carla looked surprised. "For what?" "For making me fight harder," Lena said with a smile. "Because of you, I know I can survive anything." And with that she got into the car and drove away. 2 years later, Lena stood on the Berkeley campus, now a sophomore with a full scholarship and a bright future. She had internships lined up, friends who loved her, and a new life. She never talked to Carla again, but every time she walked past the campus bookstore, she remembered the girl she used to be, scared, unsure, and desperate for approval. That girl was gone. In her place stood someone stronger, someone who rose from the ashes. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next video. Bye.